This video is for you if you want to get a couple of tips on how to approach a newly bereaved person. I've gathered that knowledge from people I work with who experienced a loss, and maybe some of those ideas resonate with you so you can use them yourself. First, I have to say it really depends on the relationship. So we will talk about having a closer relationship, having a work relationship, and being more an acquaintance. If you have a close relationship with a person, it's not so much on how do I approach, but how can you be of service, how can you help? You want to share literally the loss. You want to talk about the person that has deceased. You want to keep them in your heart. You want to share stories. You want to be physically available, be around, check on the people that are left behind. I like that you offer help in very tangible ways, not just, oh, is there anything I can do for you? Because often a bereaved person can't think of what do I need actually help with, but if you offer things that you're good at, they can sort of say, oh yeah, for example, can I help you with any paperwork? Or can I run some errands for you? Do you want me to help you with washing? Do you need help with picking up the kids? That is very tangible, and I can say, oh, actually, yes, that would be a good idea as a bereaved person. So that is your way. And obviously being available, say, hey, if you need to talk, please just don't hesitate. Call me anytime. My phone is next to my bedside. I just want to be here for you. Yeah. Second, if you have a work relationship, it's all about acknowledging what just happened instead of ignoring. That is the most important message here. And you don't even have to say much. For example, if somebody has experienced a loss and you found out and the person isn't back at work, you can write a text or an email saying, I've heard about your loss. I'm so sorry. I'm wondering, is there anything I can do for you here? And what could that be at work? Could you offer, can I shield you from work? Can I redirect emails, help you with that? Can I talk to other people? If you need to rebook appointments, is there anything you can do for that person? That is a way to help them, and that's enough for them at that point in time so that they can process what they need to process. And the third thing is running into an acquaintance in a public space. Somebody you've heard about, that they lost someone, but you haven't met that person. That is often the most complicated one. You wouldn't believe how many stories I've heard from bereaved people about people crossing the street and not pretending not to see them, or hiding in a shopping aisle because they simply don't know what to say. Let's avoid that, because it's really awkward for both sides. If you run into somebody who has just lost someone, it's the first time you see them, and you simply don't know what to say, you could make eye contact across if you're further away and nod. Just do that or do that. And if you want to get closer and if you want to talk, you go walk over. And then you say, I'm so sorry. I'm at a loss for words. I've just heard. I'm thinking of you. You're in my thoughts. And do you want to share with me how you're going, or isn't that a good time? That is a smart one, I find, because it leaves an exit option for the bereaved person, because that person just might be there to pick up some milk, and all of a sudden to talk about the processing of grief. So can we find a way to have a short conversation but not to dive in deeply? And by asking, do you want to share something, or isn't that a good time, or do you want to meet up later for having a walk together, or something like this is a good idea to have an option, give people options. And again, it is about, I see you, I hear you, I'm not intruding, but I want you to know that I know and that I'm available. That actually is the gist of all of those meetings, when you are sort of close but not closest to the person. I hope that helped. It really is about not to overthink it, but come from your heart come from your empathy and just let them know that you are there with them along the way, even at the sidelines. Thank you. Take good care.